Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about purpose and excitement. Can you actually find purpose through excitement? So, before I go ahead, I want to just give you the dictionary explanation of what excitement is: a feeling of eager enthusiasm, energy, and emotional aroused state, temporary emotion triggered by newness or stimulation. So, excitement is basically a spark. Now, I'm sure you heard of many gurus, spiritual leaders talk about excitement as a way to find your purpose. But from my experience, and I'm sure it has been for you guys, some of you guys as well, excitement may not always lead you to your purpose. Hence why many people are still looking for their purpose. Just as well, passion may not always lead you to your purpose. Hence why many people are still looking for their purpose. So, what is another way or another perspective about this quandary? Now, one way to look at it is the following: there are two aspects to excitement. There is the excitement that gives you that adrenaline hit that the dictionary talks about. And then there is the type of excitement that is quieter, more grounded, not loud, not as loud, not as exciting as the first version of excitement. But from my experience, looking into finding your purpose, and from a spiritual point of view, the quiet, more grounded, less exciting type of excitement is actually the one you should dive into, because those are the ones that actually show you different patterns that shows up in different aspects of everything you do in life. It doesn't sound, it doesn't give you that excitement, but it's always there. It always lingers years after years after years. Those are the ones that you have to pay attention to, because the first one, the one that gives you that huge excitement, is most often tied to a certain career that is connected to some type of emotion, maybe something you saw when you were a child that excited you. So when you got to be excited again about something that was related to that particular emotion, then you get excited, maybe consciously or maybe subconsciously, and then you get excited about it and you try to enterprise it, then you fall flat. Once the excitement goes down, then everything just dies out, right? And then you're trying to do something else, you're trying to find excitement in something else. Sometimes that excitement, that hit, comes from some type of competitiveness. Sometimes it comes from some type of envy or jealousy about something, and you felt like, oh, I can do this better than this other person, so therefore you get excited about it, right? Or sometimes it's some kind of survival schism subconsciously, right? So excitement alone can come from many things, and when you don't look deeper into it, then it may be something else completely different. You may be excited about something that doesn't matter to your life at all, and then you do it and you find out that that isn't really where you want to go in life. So my advice is, look into the quieter one, the more grounded one, the one that isn't as loud, as I said earlier, and use it as a flashlight, as a current to finding what your purpose really is. Because essentially, the spirit, before you became a physicalized form, doesn't sit around and say that, oh, I'm going to be a soldier or a firefighter or this or that or a millionaire or billionaire or movie star and stuff like that. Those aren't the things that help with spiritual development, right? Those are man-made creation through which You can explore aspect of yourself, right? Those are the things that the spirit actually look for. Hence why your purpose is not necessarily hidden in it's not necessarily careers or jobs and stuff like that. They are more likely closer to the things that you do at those jobs or those careers and so on and so forth. Right? If you some of you who are watching this, you understand that you have many lifetimes and you have had many experiences in many lifetimes as a spirit, you look for more for certain things that will help you explore other aspect of yourself. And not necessarily the career, because careers comes and goes, right? Jobs comes and goes depending on the different decade that you're in, the different lifetimes that you're in, and stuff like that. So those things don't matter as much to the spirit, right? So if there's anything to get out of this video is that if you really want to find your purpose, dig deeper into the quieter aspect, the quieter excitement, the more grounded one, the one that just keep reoccurring in your life. The excitement you find that just seem to resurface despite the career you're in, despite the hobby you decide to get yourself involved with. Those are where you find what the purpose actually is. The first type of purpose, the the one that gives you the adrenaline hit, that makes you super excited, those are just the bigger flashlight. There's the fire that you need to have to start looking for the quieter ones, the patterns, and so on and so forth, so you can discover the purpose. I hope this video was useful to you as it relates to excitement and purpose. And until next time, have a good day and take care. And also, I have many books available on Amazon. You can go to www.amazon.com/author/wanderer, WANDERER, to find many of my books there. And to support me, you can buy those books and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much and take care. Bye-bye.